And here I was hoping you'd left that sass back in New York City, Corey replied, unable to keep the tinge of amusement from his voice. Not really appropriate given where they were standing. Come on, Peaches. These guys need to finish their work. Can I finish saying goodbye to my grandfather? She snapped. Corey looked over at the two workers. One held up his gloved hands in a "what can you do" gesture. He heard a delicate sniff, and Corey's heart softened just a bit as he saw Mya's shaking hand wipe at the trail of tears that had begun cascading down her cheek. She looked over at the two cemetery workers. Thank you for waiting. Then she did an about-face and headed in the direction of the church hall. Corey was next to her in 3 strides. Mind if I attempt to be a gentleman and escort you? I can manage, she answered. Peaches, don't be this way. She stopped and turned, then sauntered up to him, one delicate brow raised over her topaz-colored eyes. That's the last time I hear you say the word peaches, she said with quiet warning. Even if you're eating one, you better call it a plum. You hear me? This time, Corey didn't try to stop the smile from pulling at the corner of his mouth. Very few people in the small town of Gauthier, Louisiana could talk to him in that tone of voice and get away with it. And only one could look so good while doing it. Damn, he'd missed her. As far as he knew, this was Mya's first trip back to Gauthier since she'd left over 15 years ago. And Corey doubted she would stay 1 minute longer than necessary. She probably had her boarding pass tucked inside that little black purse she'd been clutching throughout her grandfather's funeral service. Mya took off again for the church hall. Corey followed a few steps behind, admiring the view. How she managed to balance on those sexy heels once they reached the gravel parking lot was beyond his comprehension. But that was the case with just about everything Mya Dubois had done in her life.